to Bella Awesome Travel, and this is Trish, and I am here in the beautiful country of Batumi, Georgia, and I'm just sitting in the park here. This is my current status, and the beach is behind me. So today, I just wanted to drop a live because I haven't really did a live in a while. So today, I just want to talk about you know um, just how it was for me to return back to the U.S. after being gone for a while. And the thing is, um, I can honestly say that whenever I do come back to the U.S., I am so overly stimulated, right? I am like just so overly stimulated. And I feel like that I'm just I don't know. I'm just like, as soon as I get off the get off the airplane and get inside the airport, I just feel like there's just so many things, right? I've been living like a slower pace of life, and I'm just overly stimulated. Like everyone is rushing and going and stuff like that. And to be honest, I always say this: I love my country, but there's a lot of things that need to change, and for me, of course, the cost of living, the cost of living, the cost of healthcare, things like that. But also just a sense of peace, right? I just feel like when I'm abroad, there's a sense of peace, there's a sense of serenity. I'm not rushed to do anything. And when I got back, my son, he was like looking at me like I was crazy because I really was feeling depressed being back in the US. And I know that might sound weird for a lot of you guys, but I just felt really depressed because, I was used to walking everywhere. Like now, I just finished work and decided to walk, decided to walk, get my steps in for today. And being back in the US, I, had to drive everywhere. If I wanted to go somewhere, I had to drive everywhere. And, just being kind of like, hi, hi, Sherry, how are you? And just being kind of like caught up and not being able to walk and like do things that I want to do. And now I'm sitting in the park and I don't have to really worry about pollution because the air is on the others, the not the air, the cars are on the other side. And yeah, so I don't know. I was there for 4 months and I just felt really stressful. Like everything just seemed stressed. And my son couldn't understand what it was. And he was like, Mom, you just seem so sad. And I'm like, it's not that. It's just that I'm just used to a slower pace of life. Hello. It's not night here. It's actually 5:21. So it's in the afternoon and the weather is really good. Thank you guys for joining in. This is great. It's so funny because my YouTube channel is really, really new, and someone actually recognized me, and I was like, okay, okay, someone finally recognized me and stuff like that. But yeah, it's in the afternoon here. I think I'm about 8 hours ahead of at least North Carolina. So yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, I feel really blessed to be able to like have this journey and to hi, just a little boy just running around. I feel really blessed to be able to do these things, And a lot of people think that, I have a lot of money and things like that. And it's not that. I don't have a lot of money. I work. But instead of buying things to make me happy, I decided to use traveling. I decided to travel to make myself happy because at the end of the day, we all have materialistic things, and anybody that knows me know that I love cars, I love clothes, I love all of those things, but I rather have this. I rather have the memories and the cultural experiences and learning new languages and meeting new people. For me, that's what's fulfilling. I bought nice cars. I had clothes. I mean, I had like 121 pair of shoes before I got rid of all my stuff, but I always felt like something was missing. So this is what brings me peace. And I don't have to worry about guns. I don't have to worry about walking out thinking someone's going to snatch my bag or do anything like that. And I will say that the last month has been like an emotional roller coaster for me. Anyone that knows me know that my brother just passed away, and that moment, just talking to him and realizing how short life is, right? you know he got sick. He was 1 month, and the next month he was gone. So, it's a blessing to have good health. It's a blessing to be able to do the things that make us truly happy. We shouldn't take anything for granted. We shouldn't take our friends, our family, our loved ones, nothing for granted, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, right? I know I'm just rambling. I'm just all over the place. But tomorrow is not guaranteed. So, it's, I don't know, just treasure, what you have, and find a way to fulfill yourself and fulfill your dreams and fulfill the things that you want to do. Because a lot of times we always say, next month, next year, I'm going to do this in 2 years, I'm going to do this when I retire. But who's to say that we have that time left? And I think just going through the whole COVID experience with my patients, and seeing people, pass away, and seeing people sick, and that whole episode, kind of reminded me of how, like, things could just change in an instance, right? We were all living our lives. We were all like just doing our day-to-day things. And then who would think that we would have a pandemic that would start wiping people out, with all the, advancements in technology and all of those things. We would have never thought that would happen. So just watching, people lose their lives, and watching, you know, how we struggled in the hospital, nurses and doctors, how we worked, 60, 70 hours a week, stuff like that. It's just, it just makes you rethink your life and rethink the things that are important. So yeah, to be honest, this is me. I can honestly say that, yeah, sometimes traveling can get kind of lonely. People ask me that, but it's not a lonely um like a depressing lonely or anything like that. Sometimes I do miss my family and my friends and things like that, but I do come home often. I was just home for 4 months, which seemed like it was so long. I love you guys, but it just seems so long. But and then Um, I will be back home. Maybe my cousin Sherry is asking me a question about when I'm gonna be back home. So I plan to stay here for, I don't know. I suppose to leave January 6th. But I know at the end of December, I'm going to Turkey, to Istanbul, to visit some of my friends and some of my students. So my plan is to go to Spain. Probably, I was gonna go in December, but probably in at the end of January, maybe, or the beginning of January. I don't know, but they just had some flooding there. So I plan to stay there for 3 months, and then maybe go back to the U.S. in June, maybe something like that. So when I go back to the U.S., Sherry, I'll make sure that we can have coffee or something. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, do a little live and just chit chat a little bit. I have some new videos out, so please make sure that you watch my YouTube channel and tune in. I just did a video today. I think it dropped today. And then I went to the ABC Tower here, and it's like 130 stories up. Very beautiful. It has a restaurant and bar inside. You're able to see like majority part of Batumi. And then I also will be doing another video. I went to a market, a bazaar, and ended up doing a wine tasting. That was just so random. And then the family invited me to eat, and they wanted to take shots. And I'm not a big drinker like that. I love my wine, but I don't do all that drinking like that. But yeah, so I have that video coming this week as well, and I'm gonna keep trying to bring content because I want to really like. I'm a country girl, right? I come from a very small place, and I never thought that I would be doing this. I mean, I really didn't. So I want to continue to show people that anything is possible. It doesn't matter your race, your color, your gender, your sexual preference, or where you come from. If you manifest things, you put it out there in the air, and you make a plan for your life, it can happen. For me, I don't know. I just felt like buying the clothes, buying the cars, having a nice apartment, working 60, 70 hours a week. I mean, that just wasn't enough for me. I just needed more. And the thing is, I needed more with less, right? It's like now I make less money, a lot less money, but I'm happier. I feel more, I don't know. I just feel I can't even explain it. I just feel more fulfilled. And all of the things that I thought I needed, I don't need them. I'm fine with my two suitcases and my backpack and my three or four pair of shoes and my few outfits now. I'm okay with that because I'm healthy, and I'm living a dream life right now. So, yeah. So, like I always say, if you manifest something and there's something you want to do, go ahead, take a chance because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work, just try again, you know, and because don't keep waiting for tomorrow, don't keep waiting for next year, next month, next week, because who's to say that it's going to come, right? So yeah. And also my ebook. Okay, make sure you guys look um in the descriptions of my videos. I have an ebook, and it's not about traveling, to be honest. It's about self-discovery and finding out things about yourself you didn't realize, how to deal with the pressures of life, how to deal with the pressures of or the dynamics of just being a human being and trying to navigate the world, whether it's your job, whether it's your family, whether it's your relationship. So get my ebook, read that, and I guarantee you'll like it. And thank you guys again for the support. I love you. Tune in to Bellosity Travel. Till next time, my BT crew. Have a good night. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how to end. Okay, there we go.